This shot shows the grounding wire. The end of it is stripped, and I've taped it so it's in contact with a water pipe. Here's the first setup. That is a conventional cable, an Ethernet cable attached to the console port. Notice it's not plugged in, the power is not on yet. Thinking that communication interference might be a problem, I wanted to make sure both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi are turned off. And sure enough, they're okay. Next, let's launch CoolTerm and see what the settings are. It's a little hard to read, but the standard settings are 15,200 baud, 8 data bits, no parity, and 1 stop bit. I'm including the rest of this so you can maybe look at it and see if there are any dumb mistakes I'm making with the settings. Next, we want to save the configuration file. I gave it the name fs space S3100 space 2023-1207, I think. But there's a problem. Isn't there always? Take a look at that. I have not powered up the switch yet, but somehow CoolTerm thinks it's connected. Beats me. Now we're going to power the thing on. So, take the plug and insert it securely. Sure enough, we have the nice blinking light telling us that the thing is booting up. Now let's go back to our terminal software. Notice that we are connected. I believe that I pressed Control P, and the prompt we have is the date and the time. And both are correct, amazingly enough. Okay, so we're connected. What next? That is a good question. I can type login, and if I hit enter, I'll see the word login. But honestly, I have no idea what to do here. I was expecting a somewhat more informative prompt. Next up, we're going to try CoolTerm again. But this time, we're going to use a crossover cable. This is sometimes called a serial cable. Rather than swap cables, I have a little converter box that converts regular Ethernet to crossover Ethernet. Unplugged, no power. So let's see what happens when we use the crossover cable. Once again, pressing Control P, we're connected. But, as you'll see, not much happens. This time I decided to try log out. That didn't work. And, of course, log in didn't work either. So, I thought I would try to see if I could ping the network addresses. You may remember the factory default is 192.168.1.1. I believe I managed to set it to 192.168.0.1. And as we'll see, neither of those works.